Speaker, I declare an interest as a member of the Northern Ireland Policing Board. Mr. Speaker, no one could be but saddened and depressed at the scenes of violence and destruction on our streets in the last number of days. And let us be very clear, no ambiguity, no double talk, no smoke and mirrors. This is wrong. No one should use as a cover or take as licence to be involved in attacking police officers, burning cars, buses, property, and instilling fear in their own community and in someone else's because of legitimate political concerns in relation to the events that have unfolded in our country over the last number of months. Whether that be the protocol, whether that be the circumstances surrounding the funeral of Bobby Storey and how it was mishandled. Today is also a sad day for the family of two RUC officers murdered 44 years ago this day on Good Friday outside Moneymore. One of those officers was from my own hometown of Ballymoney. Constable John Thompson McCracken, along with Constable Kenneth Sheeran, one 22, the other 19. One of the gunmen was to become a hunger striker. Those who are the heroes, those Sinn Féin in this assembly. I ask today, was the gunman a role model for our young people? I have heard eulogies in this House that stand in stark condemnation to the bravery of those two constables. So when we come to condemnation, let us not be partial. Let us not be selective. Violence was wrong in 1977, and violence is still wrong in 2021. But, Mr. Speaker, that brings me to discuss an issue in terms of rhetoric and how important our words are. And our words are important. And we have been challenged as Unionist leaders in regards to what we have said in recent days. But let me also say, as my colleague Gary Middleton has referred to, we have listened to a barrage of disrespect to the centenary of this country that is our home. The members opposite cannot even recognise and see as offensive the shape of Northern Ireland. I listened in this House a number of weeks ago to 3 contributions from Emma Sheeran, Martina Anderson, and also from Pat Sheehan. And if that is respect, then I think we have to rethink the definition of that word. But it's not only Sinn Féin. Let's remember that members of the SDLP have told us when concerns were raised in regards to their protocol, suck it up, it's not changing. Let's be clear that there has been on social media comments made by the leader of the SDLP and by an Alliance MLA who have engaged in name-calling a particular colleague of mine, an MP, and I wouldn't repeat in this chamber what he was called. I want to return to the issue of rhetoric. The Alliance leader was on the radio this morning, and she rightly said that our language, we need to consider our language. She then went on to say that we had been lied to about Brexit. I have to say, if the starting point for us today, as we leave this chamber, is to take the advice of the Speaker and the comments of some that we have already spoken, is to mind our language. Then let us be consistent in that. I said this morning, I have suffered politically and personally because in 2007 we came into government with Sinn Féin. People have stopped speaking to me, people have stopped socialising with us, all of that. We have stretched out the hand to those who were justifying murder and mayhem. Now the time has come to show respect not only by your words, but by your deeds, and do what you say others should do, and dial down the rhetoric and give leadership to your own community as well as respect to mine.